Outlander. Okay, right off the bat, I want to apologize, not only that this is late, but if this video does not feel high energy, it's because I feel like crap. I've been, like, sick for days, but it's, like, not, like, a true sick. It's, like, my brain's been hurting, and, like, I can't focus on anything. It really does not help that it is, like, insanely hot in Hollywood, and my building has no air conditioning at all because it's such an old building. The electrical could not handle everyone having air conditioning, so no one gets it. And it's an old brick building, which just keeps all the heat in, so it's always hotter in here than it actually is outside, and I don't feel good. But I know if I don't make this now, it's not going to get done. So right now it's almost 1 a.m. and it's finally cooled down enough-ish to film this. So anyway, this is Outlander. It's season 7, episode 5. Its title is Singapore. Let's do it. What? Is that different? Oh, they're showing cars and stuff. Oh, they're changing it up. Oh, dang. Standy stones. Goats!
No, you're not supposed to be here. I told you not to play in the graveyard.
That's the funnest place to play.
Bailey's here.
What? Huh? Huh? What?
Not today, Jim. Let's go home. Mandy, come on.
That kid seems way more well-adjusted than you.
I know we said we'd wait to read another one, but...
You guys are waiting too long. You haven't read all of them yet?
We've waited long enough.
Yeah, you waited a long time. I thought by now you would have gotten through all of them.
Maybe it's better we don't know.
Brie, you gotta know things. I'd want to know things.
What progress has been made on the defenses? Excellent.
Excellent. French fries. French fries aren't even French.
If there are Highlanders among them.
Yes, Highlanders. Or goats.
Yeah, don't be a jerk.
Where a goat can go, a man can go.
Oh, yeah. Take that.
I assure you, Burgoyne will not dare attack from a mountain across the
This
water.
guy's an idiot.
I hope you've not...
There was a rat! There was a rat in that food! Y'all saw it? See, I don't want to eat at strangers' houses. They'll serve me rats.
Anne, you hungry, love?
I don't eat rat. Oh, no, absolutely not.
I beg my pardon. I think he must take some air.
Yeah, I'd take a lot of air and not come back. She served you the whole rat. She was being nice. She was like a house cat giving you a treat.
Bring your hard hat home with you.
Why?
I thought you could wear it to bed.
Oh.
I plan on giving you a head injury.
You'll need these to get around.
Oh, thanks.
Figure out the keys yourself. She needs to go up and punch one of them immediately, like prison, to get respect.
Ladies first. You can take my torch if you want.
He's gonna steal your keys. Yep. Is this meant to be hazing? Because I think it might be a crime. Can't you just get them fired for that? I'd get them fired for that. This is that shot from the teaser trailer, right?
Left or right?
Oh gosh. You're gonna get lost. What is that? What is it, like a stone thing? So that's the shot from the teaser trailer. What in the world? It's like that video game Control I've been playing. Well, what the heck was that? Ian's outfit looks fun.
War does not allow for personal reasons.
Oh, he's gonna have to go see that dude and the chick.
Be honest. I'm wondering how they come to be.
You should know that.
His spirit was strong enough.
Oh, little Ian, don't be sad. You're confused.
I wondered if there might be something wrong with mine. Could you maybe look?
Yeah, check it out. Ian's such a sweetheart. Yeah, that rat's disagreeing with you, sir. Y'all gonna get the plague? Get a rat disease? Holy crap, what's that chick doing? Yeah. You just can't trust people. Someone's gonna serve you a rat they're not right in the head. Some hills have eyes stuff. Guy's like a zombie. Dang, he keeps coming. Oh. Got him in the tum-tum. Oh. Yeah. Let's make her go night-night for a second. Why'd they go so cray-cray? Have you never killed a person?
I've never killed anyone before.
Yeah, I could tell. You had that look on your face.
If there's a higher ground to take, then Simon Fraser will find a way.
You should take a cannon up there and show him it's possible.
It reminds me of the Battle of Singapore. They're the other way around.
Title of the episode. He's gonna carry a cannon up there, ain't he?
You know she is a British soldier. Might be a deserter.
I think you may be a hypocrite, Denzel Hunter.
Call you out. Oh, dang.
Will you walk with me?
I can't go far.
He's in the middle of doing this deer skin thing.
And daughter.
Oh, she got 2 babies.
You didn't ask me whether I am happy.
She's like, I can see you're not. Wait a minute. That's a little white boy. Ooh. She's like, I got caught.
Swiftest of lizards.
That's a cool name.
She says I'm the child of your spirit,
So he just knows?
but I should not say so to my father.
Does he not have eyes? Is your father, is he blind?
Thank you.
Were they just never gonna tell him? Like, what?
Your name is Ian James.
Strong name. It looks like, he reminds me of my nephew.
I like it.
Oh my gosh, he really reminds me of my nephew. Making boxcart racing? Where's that kid going?
It's not safe in here. Come on out.
Looks like those things in Game of Thrones where there'll be heads in each little cubby.
What's wrong, son?
You look like a grumpy Christopher Robin.
Well, Dad's regular tea time special, beans on toast.
Yeah. Europeans are weird. That's gross. Marmite, on the other hand, that's good. In the olden days, they just hit kids at school.
You will not subject my blades to boiling water. It will ruin the temper of the metal.
Hot water will do nothing but clean them. And I can't let you use
She's
it.
like, listen here, idiot.
Perhaps I should perform the operation, Lieutenant. As the surgeon with a degree in medicine.
Ooh. Sick burn. Claire's and him are like, did we just become best friends? Yup.
Butcher this man however you like. But you won't be using my equipment.
Alright, fine. Leave. What a dum-dum. That poor guy's sitting there like knowing he's gonna lose his leg and everyone's just bickering over him. See? They got a cannon up there.
Is that our cannon?
I found this on the web.
Our soldiers?
What did you hear?
What are you doing?
Is there any us?
Dang, that was a bit of a crazy display you just showed there.
We're not under attack.
Jamie's like, I'm really hoping they can aim well.
We need every man inside to defend the fort. Bring
This
your
guy's the right little idiot.
and they are not to leave the fort again.
You've embarrassed me, so I'm gonna let everyone die. Cat, come here, my wee cat.
Ian Murray.
They're gonna have babies, right?
Suppose I'll be seeing more of you.
I suppose so.
Oh, they're little flirting and just staring way too much. I like her shirt. I had a shirt not unlike that.
It was totally horrible. I am furious, Roger.
Did you tell him about the magic wall?
I'm worried they're never gonna respect me.
You should have punched one of them first thing. Wow. Fancy pen.
I love it. You did not have to do this.
You can take lots of notes when you're locked in tunnels now. Oh no.
She saw someone outside and was scared, but I didn't see anyone.
Oh dang.
Did you see someone outside?
In that movie.
What do those look like?
I'll have a look.
Do they not have guns? You should always have guns. That's just my American thinking though. Why do they have the lights on in their trailer? Just wasting energy. Oh yeah, look at that. Redcoat's up there. Who knew? No one noticed that until right then.
How is it we were not prepared for this? No one could have foreseen it, sir.
Oh, that guy's an idiot. I hate him.
The rest of you, gather supplies and artillery. Destroy.
Jamie's looking at that guy like, I'm gonna beat you.
Behind for Burgoyne's army.
You gonna get beat. See, I'm petty. I just be like, hey, that guy's an idiot. I told him.
I'll be here when you get home.
That helmet fit his head really easy. It would have been way too big for her head. She's gonna go punch one of those guys, like I told her to.
You had your fun and games yesterday. We'll call it a clean slate.
I would have broken a glass over his face.
Oh, and don't call me Hen.
Now break a glass over his face.
If there were any way I could, I'd take you with me.
They're just leaving him? Get a wagon, drag him out of there.
By water.
Godspeed, Mrs. Fred.
He's got such a cute little face. He's got kind of like baby face features. I don't want him to get left behind. It is so hot in here, and this cat is so hot on me, but I can't be mean. I had to close my window because the street was too loud, and I'm dying.
Even in this time, it's complicated. Roger and I bought Lallybrock.
Okay.
Wish you and I could see it.
I think he'd be more impressed if you punched a guy, but whatever. What you doing, boy? I just put him down because he was too hot, but I miss him already. Yes! Come to me. Come. So, Outlander. So the episode starts and Brie sees the kids are in like a nearby graveyard, and they say they go there to talk to Jamie, and she's like, no, don't go out there. And her son's like, but he's out here. And she's like, well, you didn't find like a headstone or anything, but they didn't. And even if it's out there, she don't want to look. Brie goes inside and she's crying, looking at letters, and apparently they haven't read through all the letters yet, and so she decides to read one with Roger, and it's about Claire and Jamie talking about being at the fort that they are at in this episode. Jamie's son is traveling with those Quaker people. They come upon this guy cutting wood, and he says that they're on the wrong road, but it would be too long to go back to the right road, so the guy offers if they wanted to stay with him and his wife, and they could make dinner and then have a place to sleep. And they go there, and the lady is cooking them whole rats. I don't understand. Like, even if you were to eat rat meat, why would you just stick the entire rat in a pot? Like, fur and all. Brie's all excited because she's about to start her new job as that dam inspector, but then all the guys that are underneath her just lock her in tunnels underneath the dam because they're jerks. She remembers the schematics, though, so she knows where to go. But, like, in one tunnel, there's this, like, weird magic wall that's making sounds that's, like, kind of, I guess it's like the stone sounds or something. But she just runs through them and leaves the dam, and she didn't travel anywhere, so I don't know what that was about. Then back at the fort, Ian shows up, and one of the military people tells Ian that he has to go deliver a message to the Mohawk. He doesn't really want to go back there because, you know, his whole history with the Mohawk. He talks to Claire because he's still really upset, thinking that he lost his babies with his wife because his spirit wasn't strong enough. And Claire tells him, like, no, there's many reasons why people can lose babies. It's nothing to do with you. And that makes him feel better, thinking that, you know, in the future he might be able to have kids. Then back with Jamie's son, he's waking up in the middle of the night with his tummy hurting because he ate rat stew. But it's good that he woke up because the couple they're staying with is like cray-cray and tries to stab them all to death in their sleep, and he's able to fight them off. He has to kill the guy, and he just punches the woman until she goes night-night. And Will's kind of struggling with this because he's never killed anyone before, and he thinks that if he killed someone in war, it would be different. But it's like, no, you're still killing someone. But basically the couple, I guess, just does that. They take people in and then kill and rob them. And then back with Jamie, he's having problems because he sees this little, like, island hill thing out in the distance, and he's like, that is a perfect vantage point for the British to come shoot us with cannons. And the guy he, tells about it's like, no, that would never happen. I'm French and I know everything. He is French, right? His accent's just weird. I think it's French. Jamie talks to Claire, and Claire, the reason this episode's named Singapore, she mentions a battle in Singapore, how, if, when you're expecting the enemy to come from one side and then they come from the other side, and she's like, seeing is believing, and he's like, seeing is believing. I'm gonna go have my men carry a cannon up the hill that this French dude thinks is impossible to get cannons up, and I'll just show him that it is possible. Then we go back to William and the two brother and sister, and they split paths. He gives the money back to them. They're going to continue on to go try and be war surgeon people, and he's got to go try and do his British stuff. Then we see Ian, and he's at the Mohawk village, and he sees his ex-wife. He mentions that he wants to meet her son because he hears she has a son and now a daughter. And he meets the son, and it's clearly his son. And the little boy also speaks English, and the little boy even says that his grandma has told him that he is Ian's son. And his ex-wife is like, pick an English name for him. So Ian names him Ian James, and he just has a son that they were just never gonna tell him about. Then back in modern times, as modern as this show is gonna get, we see that Roger is at home, and his son gets off the, like, school bus, but then goes and hides in this little, like, I don't know, what is that place? It's like some building with little cubbies everywhere. And the kid's upset because he was being made fun of for being Catholic at school, and he, you know, clapped back at the other kids in Gaelic. He got in trouble for speaking Gaelic. He cussed at his teacher in Gaelic, and then he got his ear pulled and his hands hit with a belt. But while they're talking, Roger's like, oh, also clean up your trash out here. And the kid's like, that's not my trash. And one of the pieces of trash looked like a beer bottle or something. So someone's just camping out on their property, it seems. Then back with Claire, she's trying to calm down this lady who's just got a nervous disposition. And she's scared about the British and the Indians and everything. And so Claire's talking to her, but then she hears that the guy that's in charge is not even a doctor there. And he's arguing with some new doctor, which is the brother that William was just hanging out with. Basically, some guy needs to get his leg amputated, and they were arguing over where to amputate it because the brother dude is actually a real doctor and knows that he needs to amputate it at a certain point because of other medical stuff. And Claire agrees with him, and then Claire's like, I'll go get some boiling water, and the dude's like, no, boiling water can't touch my instruments, it'll ruin them. So the brother and Claire are gonna just amputate the dude's leg themselves because they actually do know what they're doing. And the dude's really, really pretty and very nice, and he's gonna get his leg removed. Then we go back to Jamie, and he has had his men carry a cannon up on this little island place, and is like, hey, French dude, look up there, a cannon, watch. And then you just have them shoot the cannon towards them. Jamie says that he told the guys to aim wide, but it's like, it's still a cannon, and you're pointing it in someone's general direction. That just seems like I get you're trying to make a big show, but that's deadly. And the French guy, instead of being like, wow, you've proven me I'm wrong, he's just mad that Jamie's humiliated him, and like redoubles down on like, no, they're not gonna attack from there at all. Everyone ignore what you just saw. Then Ian comes back, he flirts a little bit with that one Quaker sister. Claire's talking to the amputated guy, and he mentions that he liked dancing with his wife, and he didn't leave his wife on the best of conditions or something. And he seems really sweet. I feel like, is he like a book character that we should know more? Because he just kind of showed up, and he's very likable. Then we go back to Brie and Roger, and Brie is basically lying about how her first day of work went, saying that she made everyone proud of her by finding her way out of the tunnels. And Roger knows something's up, and she's like, yeah, it wasn't a good day. It was awful. And Roger's like, hey, your mom went through doctoring school in the more olden days, and she got through it because, you know, she's a woman, and it's going to be hard, but you can make it work. And then he shows her that there's a secret drawer in the desk, and he gave her a fancy pen. And then the kids scream. And apparently the little girl saw someone out the window. The brother is convinced it's an oclavy or something like that. Some folklore animal or person thing. I really need to look up what those are. And Roger's like, I did find a bunch of trash out there. Maybe someone's in our yard. But he looks and there was no one. Then back with the olden times, the French dude looks up on that hill and there's tons of redcoats. Duh. But he doesn't tell the, like, guy in charge that he was warned about this. He's just like, there's no way any of us could have known that would happen. But Jamie's like, I have people on standby with boats so we can escape that way because the British are just going to take over this fort because that guy's an idiot. Except he doesn't call that guy out. I would have called that dude out. I'd be like, hey, French fry over there? Idiot. Freaking frog leg, snail eating idiot. Then we go back to Brie, and she's wanting to try and, I don't know, assert dominance over the guys at work, so she goes to the bar they normally go to, and she tries to play it all cool, but basically threatens the main dude who locked her up, saying that if they ever pull anything like that again, she's gonna have them all fired, and I guess they all, I don't know, respect her. It was weird. I still think she should have put a glass in that guy's face. That's how you earn respect. And like, so what? Maybe she gets arrested. You still got respect. Back with Jamie and Claire, they're having to evacuate the fort, and apparently they can't move the guy who just got his leg amputated, like, at all. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna have to leave you here for the British to come in. And Claire's like, yeah, I'm sure you're injured. The British will be really nice to you. Here's a whole bottle of laudanum. Be a doctor on yourself. I want to know the story of this guy. He's very nice. He's very pretty. He's got a leg off, and they're leaving him there. The episode really kind of just peters out, if you ask me, because then it just shows them evacuating the fort. And then Brie finally goes to the graveyard. She sees this little, like, stone thing her son's built for Jamie. And she goes and puts a stone in it herself and just talks to Jamie about life. And then credits. I don't know, this episode, I can't tell if it's just because I still feel like I'm dying or not. But this episode, was weird. I don't know. The ending, I think I'm used to, like, more punchy endings with Outlander. And it kind of just... huge, weird, cliffhangery conclusion that they all just have to leave the fort. They did an interesting thing. They don't usually do that, where it's like they let dialogue go after the fade before the credits, so it kind of just tapered off. It didn't give it a punchy conclusion, I think, is why it feels weird at the end for me. Anyway, I was gonna try and comment on things, but my head's actually starting to kill me, so I think that's all I got. If I forgot anything or left anything out, if you guys want to talk about anything, drop a comment. Don't forget to do things. Rate, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys later. Until next time.